First impressions of college football 25. How y'all doing? Welcome to Mobile Trash. We are back with some more gaming content. Today we're talking about one of my most highly anticipated games that are coming out on July 19th is college football 25. Now, I got some early access. If you're like an EA Play member or whatever, you get like early access. I know you get like a 3-day early access too. If you buy the deluxe version. I didn't buy the deluxe version. I should have, but I didn't know the deluxe version gave you 3 days earlier. Or we would have been covering it a lot sooner. But guys, welcome to the show. Today we're going to be talking about college football 25. I'm going to give you my first impressions, my overall thoughts of how I'm feeling so far in the game. I played about 6 to 7, 8 hours of playing it. I went through Glory, Dynasty. I played the I've been having a lot of fun with the Ultimate Team. The only mode that I haven't tried out yet, which was the road to the national championship mode. My overall consensus is that I think it's just like a season, like take your team through a whole season, and then you call it there, you get to the championship or whatever. That's what I think it is, but don't quote me on that. Don't take that as factual. I have not played it yet. I'll be playing that mode, and I'll do a full review. We're going to be doing full reviews of all the modes because all the modes are their own thing and stuff like that. So we'll do like a full Dynasty review. We'll do a full road to the championship mode. We'll do a Road to Glory mode. We're going to do Ultimate Team. We're going to do all of that stuff when the College Football 25 officially drops, when everybody's playing and stuff like that, not the people who got it early. So if you're excited for that, make sure if you're on YouTube, Spotify, Pandora, wherever you get your podcasts at, make sure you follow, make sure you turn on notifications because we're going to be dropping tons of content over College Football 25. I'll be giving you some tips. I'll be giving you all that type of stuff. We got some tier list I want to do. We got all kinds of stuff coming up this weekend. We got a lot coming, all right? The week's about to be College Football 25 week. It's going to be a good week. So, guys, College Football 25. Oh, man. I tell y'all, I'm one of those people that have grown up with all of the college football games, all the ncaa football games. I played all the way up to 14. And, man, it just warms my heart. It just makes me so happy seeing my favorite franchise, seeing my favorite gaming franchise of all time to finally hit new generation. I've been wanting college football to hit new generation ever since I played the PS4. Ever since I was on the PS4 days. I was like, man, imagine a college football game on the PS4. That would be absolutely insane. And it never happened. And then, man, when this got announced, College Football 25, guys, I was like a kid again. I was like a little kid again, all right? I saw the trailer, I saw the reveal on Instagram, and I was like, holy shit, it's actually happening. It's always been teased before. There's always been rumors that college football would return, and they never amounted to everything. People thought there was going to be a College Football 21 or 24 or whatever, and that never happened. Yeah, it's finally out. It's coming up really soon. I got to play a little bit of it. I didn't go fully in depth because I couldn't go fully in depth with each mode because each mode takes time. Ultimate Team takes time. Dynasty takes a lot of time to get through. All that stuff. So I didn't have enough time to go over everything. So I just got a little bit of a taste of this, a little bit of taste of that, a little bit of taste of that. And I'm going to give you my first impressions and my overall thoughts and what I'm feeling so far. Now, this is not a full review. This is not like a 24 hours in. This is not like a weekend or nothing like that. Those will be coming soon. Don't worry. I will be putting in that time. I will be putting in the 24 hours, the 40 hours, the 100 hours. I will be putting in all of that time for this game, and you will see all those reviews coming out soon. But for now, this is just my first impressions. This is just my first general thoughts, and I just want to make something clear. I'm not even mastered the game yet. And what I mean by that is that I haven't even really dived into all the new stuff, all the new mechanics, all the new skills, and all that stuff. We'll be doing some skill guides. We'll be doing all that stuff for you to learn so you can get that easily digested to you. So when you jump on College Football 25, you already know what to do, and you're not like me that's got to figure all this shit out. But I got to figure all this shit out, and I just didn't have enough time to really sink my teeth in. So, full disclaimer, this is just first impressions. Don't take anything as literal because my thoughts could change very drastically so far. I've said this about Zinla Zone Zero. I've said this about Wuthering Waves. I've said this about any other game that I've covered. I've only covered those 2 games so far on this podcast show. But college football, let's just get into it. Oh my God. Let's just dive right in. This is going to be a really long review, so sit back, relax, grab a drink, and let's just get this started. I got some bullet points I'm going to be going over. Oh man, I'm just excited to talk about this game because, man, I love college football. Let's get this started. All right, let's talk about graphics and mechanics. This is the first time in college football history where they don't need real images. They don't need to get those, they don't need the real player images anymore or stuff like that. They don't need all of that. All the old college football games and even the old Madden games, they always had, they had to show real audience. They had to show, actual football and stuff like that because guess what, guys? Graphics sucked back in the day. Graphics did not look realistic at all. Now, in College Football 25, they don't even need that. Everything is an in-game model. Everything's in-game models and stuff like that because they don't need that stuff anymore. The graphics have gotten that good now that they don't need to do that. And graphics here just look fantastic. I love the environments. I love that the audience really shows you. And one of the funny things about NCAA football and history is that every time you would get flagged for a play, the ref would come on, and I swear to God, they never had eyes. If you always look, they never had eyes. They never showed their whole face. And I always laughed about that. But now the referee actually looks like a referee. It's kind of crazy. It's kind of crazy. Every detail is here. The stadiums have such good detail. The bands, oh my God, the music in this game is absolutely insane. Dude, the environments, the celebrations, I even love the visual of it's just showing like a little screen basically while you're picking your plays and shit. It shows a little screen on top, and it shows a screen of like going over like replays and stuff that you would see if you were watching a real football game. And I love that. I love that you can look up and you can see your replays, you can see this, you can see that. I just love that. And it's broadcasted where it looks like a for real broadcast and all that stuff. Oh man, that's just a detail in there that just looks fantastic. Also, I love how easy it is. I love how all of the menus, all of the play menus as you're picking your plays, your playbooks and stuff like that, usually in NCAA football and usually in Madden too, it's really hard to navigate around Madden games these days because you always just want to do the suggestive stuff. But if you ever want to go in and actually go in your playbook and actually pick your plays, it's really hard to do. And that's why I never spend my time picking plays in Madden anymore because the menus are just so annoying to go through. But in College Football 25, all of the menus are in one place. All you have to do is just, one over to this category, one over to this category, boom, 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 whatever play call, whatever playbook style that you like to look at. They even got the suggested plays if you don't want to even think about picking your plays. And they got all of that right in the first menu. You don't need to jump to like 2 or 3 menus like you did in NCAA football or like in Madden where you have to literally find your playbook because the game, for some reason, Madden just doesn't want you looking through the playbook. It always wants you to just be, boom, here's your little options here, just pick those and move on with your day. I don't know why Madden's like that. I don't know why it took until College Football 25 to get that, but either way, I'm very happy. And it just shows that, the different levels of care here. Nobody gives a fuck about Madden anymore. I swear to God, Madden 20, ever since like Madden 20, The games have been the same ever since. It doesn't even matter. It's just an updated roster now. But I really enjoy that. I just love how this game looks. I love the graphics and stuff here. It just looks fantastic. Stadiums feel so lively. Audiences feel so lively. When they show the audience. I remember a long time ago when they would show the audience in NCAA football. It would just look like a bunch of little stickmen in the stadium. But now it looks for real. Your fans of your team actually look like fans of the team and stuff like that. When there's like a bad play or an insane play that you pull off, the audience has that reaction, and I really really enjoy that. Oh my god, it just makes me very very happy, and I'm glad that the graphics here just look insane. I've been saying this forever, a long time ago. I've been saying this years and years that when college football hits new gen, oh my god, it'd look amazing. And yeah, the graphics here just look absolutely insane. Let's talk about mechanics. Now, let's talk about the mechanics. Guys, the mechanics are a little different here, all right? For example, the kicking. You actually have to kick the ball. I remember at NCAA football, always doing like a field goal, always kicking the ball off, was a simple analog boom. But now, there's a lot of elements that affect your kicking now. For example, if an audience is going crazy while you're doing like a 40-yard kickoff, for example, like a 50-yard kickoff or whatever, if you're in a stadium that's one of the loudest, boomest stadiums and the fans are going crazy, that's going to affect your kicking. Now, you still might make it, but, you really got to, pay attention sometimes. Now that you got to kind of hold X and slowly let up on it. If you do it too much, if you just, hold it and then let it go on red, it might kick pretty far, but it might be a pretty weak kick. It might be not where you want it to be. It might not be in the middle, stuff like that. And I really enjoy that because, sometimes, it could feel monotonous or whatever sometimes when you're doing field goals or kickoffs and you're playing NCAA football. But now they're like, hey, pay attention now when you're kicking, Kicking can really come in handy now. When you have to do those, that 3-yard field goal attempt to, win the game or whatever, really focus up on your kicking, And I enjoy that. I really enjoyed that. I'm glad that, now there's a more emphasis on kicking now. On Madden or the old NCAA football games, it's just kind of getting green and you're good to go. And now passing is a little different. It took me a little bit to get used to the passing. I'm not gonna lie. I'm just a classic man. I'm a classic football enjoyer. I love just pressing the button and just letting it go. Pray to God my freaking AI teammate can fucking catch the ball. But now it's a little bit different. Now it's still the same. Like boom, you click on somebody, you throw it to them. It's still the same like that, which I enjoy because I think Madden 25 or Madden 24's passing mechanics are absolutely horrid. All right? I mean, the amount of times you can throw a ball and it will get picked is absolutely insane. It feels like the ball is going to your hands and your teammate or your enemy or whatever you're going against, they can just literally, like if you're playing with somebody, they can literally just, control that player and immediately snap and grab the ball. It's really weird, and there's a lot of like different ways to pass the ball, and it's fucking stupid. That's what it is. It's really unenjoyable to pass. And there is a lot of good Madden players that were like solace and said, okay, I'm gonna get good with this. And hey, props to them for taking the time to get good at that shit. I am not doing that, all right? There's a reason why I will never cover a Madden game on this fucking podcast. But college football is a little bit different, though. Now you have to, now it's kind of like a hold and then let go. It used to be just, tap. Now it's like a hold, let the bar fill up. And I like how the bar does not indicate if you're going to make it or not. If it hits the green, it's just going to be a good pass. You could still get picked, you could still miss or whatever, but it's more likely to be a good pass. Even you can hit a red pass too. You can hit it all the way up to the red, it looks all red and scary when you throw the ball. If your receiver's really good, and your receiver can make good plays, if you can control your receiver to catch that ball, you might even catch it there. And I enjoy that because Madden, again, is so bad with those fucking passing mechanics. It just drives me insane. Now, there is some other mechanics, but that's all I really know so far. I know that there's a certain way to throw the ball now. I know receivers, when you're doing hot routes, I know there's some new hot routes you can do. You can make them do fades. You can make them do this, make them do that. And we're going to, and don't worry. This is just my first impressions. I'm not really I haven't sucked my teeth. I haven't sink my teeth in that stuff yet. But when I do sink my teeth in that stuff, I'll be doing whole guides and all that stuff so you as a player can understand what to do and how to get better at passing the ball and college football and stuff like that. But I really enjoy that. The mechanics here are really fun. They don't feel like Madden 25 where it's like, oh my God, this shit again. Oh my God. It doesn't feel like that. And I really like that. And I really wish Madden would take example. But you know what? I don't even care. Fuck Madden. Madden can keep doing its thing. College Football 25, keep doing your thing. All right? Let's separate these goddamn two games. All right? I don't want any of Madden's mechanics touching college football at all. At fucking all. Please, God, no. All right? That's room to disaster. And, yeah. I enjoy that, and I love how the hit stick is back. The hit stick is literally the hit stick from all the goddamn NCAA football games. Oh my God, it feels so good to be able to just use the hit stick. Feels good to break tackles. Feels good to do the spin move. Oh my God, it just feels so good. And now there's also abilities too. So I guess the top 100 players, they all have their different own abilities that make them unique to them. And basically, it's a representation of how they actually play in real life. And that's really fucking cool. I can't wait to do a little ability guide for y'all, a little abilities guide, tell you all the abilities and stuff like that. What abilities to utilize and all that stuff. Players to utilize on your teams and stuff like that. We'll definitely go fully into that too. I can't wait to talk about that and all that. But overall, the mechanics in here are absolutely off the wall charts awesome. And it really shows that, hey, it really shows, that, you can take a break from a franchise for 5 or 10 plus years and you can come back killing it once again. The mechanics here are off the charts. I enjoy them. Yeah. They're absolutely insane, and they make the game really enjoyable. And yeah, I just really enjoy the goddamn mechanics. But yeah, let's talk about the gameplay, and I'll give you my full thoughts about the gameplay. Now, guys, the gameplay here is just electrifying, all right? One of the problems with the new Madden games is that, a lot of people, are like, every Madden game's the same or whatever, blah, blah, blah. But the biggest thing that makes me not want to play Madden is their big old cover-up, all right? EA thinks they're being fucking realistic. Oh, we want to make it more realistic now. Realistic. So they make the goddamn game sluggish to play. Every player feels like a fucking 300, 400, 500 pound man that I'm trying to run up the ball. All right, and performing any kind of moves or whatever is so super fucking slow, and it just makes you just want to pass the ball most of the time, and it's a shame. It really is a shame because it could be so much better. But yeah, this game though brings back the fun. There's a reason why people play NCAA football over Madden, because Madden just feels so sluggish to play most of the time. And guess what? This game is not sluggish at all. It's got the realistic shit, obviously. It's got realistic stuff. But it's also very arcadey. It's very fast. It's very on your feet. You're very on your toes. When you're playing Ultimate Team head to head, it feels very fast, very electrifying and stuff like that. It feels really quick to get on the field and get off the field. I really enjoy that. And it really shows how Madden's just a fucking liar. Madden's just a goddamn liar. Just say your game's ass. Just say y'all fucking failed on coding something, because covering up covering up the sluggish gameplay and just being like, "Oh, guys, it's realistic. Please." I shouldn't have to turn on the arcade mode. You don't have to turn on the arcade mode for college football, because it's fast, it's realistic, you can see everything, you can watch everything. With Madden, it just feels like a slog to get through one game. To get through one fucking game, it's a slog. I'm glad that college football doesn't have that. The gameplay's fire. I love it. Now, let's go over. I'm gonna give you a quick couple of. Okay, I'm gonna give you a quick little couple of my thoughts about the 3 game modes that I've played. All right, let's get started with Ultimate Team. I've been playing Ultimate Team for a bit, and as a gacha gamer, as a gacha gambling addict, I love opening the packs. I love opening the packs. I love trying to get those gold players and stuff like that. And even there is a negative though. I think the currency is way too expensive to buy packs. Why the hell do I got to spend almost $100 just to get like 10 packs? Like, that's absolutely insane. It's another point of EA greed type shit. But you know, coins are not bad to get. It's not bad to get the currency, and you can even sell players off too and all that stuff. So it's not too bad, but I wish that was way better. It shouldn't be like fucking almost 100,000 coins to get like a 70 overall like freshman pick. Like, what the hell? But other than that, we all know these fucking games. Every online game has bad rates, and this is another example of the game having bad rates. Now, besides that negative, I really enjoy Ultimate Team. I really love the head-to-head. I just been playing solo. I could care less about getting on the online shit and doing that shit, but I just been playing solo, just doing head-to-heads, doing the challenges, getting those coins, getting those packs, and all that shit, and it's overall enjoyable. Now, Dynasty. Dynasty, honestly, might be... I haven't played it too much, but for what I've played, oh man, Dynasty is good. Dynasty feels good. It feels... If you want to build a team from the ground up, you can. If you just want to be a coach and you just want to go from team to team and build your own self up, you can do that too. You can just, like, it's good. Oh man, it's good. It's really good. It's enjoyable. I really like Dynasty. Dynasty's really fun to play, and every game, oh man, it just feels good. There's just something about it. All right, I literally played only a couple of games on my Dynasty, and I was like, oh shit, I could see myself playing like 20 plus hours just in Dynasty alone. Dynasty is that enjoyable. Yeah, it's good. It is fucking good. It's good. Now let's talk about Road to Glory. Road to Glory is, Road to Glory is never my personal favorite mode, but it's always fun to have Road to Glory on, to be in your own little college campus and your own little, college football career. You can start off as a really good athlete, a really bad athlete, and you can work your way up from a bad athlete and work your way up to being really good and stuff like that. But I'll be honest with you, Road to Glory is never personally my thing, but what I've played, it's pretty fun. I like the text messages. I like how you can respond and be with your coaches or whatever. And I like the upgrading. I like every day you're trying to upgrade. You're trying to upgrade your character, whether that's team leadership, academics, coaching, coaches trust, practicing, and trying to get to that number one position. Really enjoyable. And guys, that's gonna do it today for my first impressions of College Football 25. Have you played the game? Are you excited to play the game when it drops? Guys, I can't wait when this game fully drops. I will be playing it all weekend. We're going to be doing so much content over it. If you're ready for that, make sure if you're on YouTube, Pandora, Spotify, follow, turn on notifications. Guys, it's been a wild ride. It's been a fun ride. I'll be back. I will be back with more content of college football. And yeah, I'll see y'all later. Y'all have a good one. Bye.